School. It's that time. Past and present podcast.
It's that time.
All regions stand up.
On your feet.
North, south,
everywhere.
east,
where you at?
West, Midwest.
Where you at?
Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the hip hop school. Be wrong in the ground, all Primo, Fur, and Deja Rude, child. Get out your feelings, you get booed at the hip hop school. You know the rule. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the hip hop school. Near can't be mad, cause you got swag and easy cool. Bitch, your motherfucking problem, knowledge rule at the hip hop school. You know the rule. Act a fool. You gotta be tight with your tool when you go to the hip hop school. Can't look like that, come into son, got artifacts. The truth is cruel, but that's just fuel at the hip hop school. Past and present.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop School Past and Present podcast. I am your girl, Asia, the assistant principal. Down below we have Supreme Ra, who is the principal. To this side of me, you have Heezy, and he is the dean of hip hop. And then diagonally below him, you have Brother Truth, the agriculture teacher, for all of your greenery needs, rolling up as usual. And right next to Heezy, we have the viral sensation in the building, King Ahmad with KingAhmadTv. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
What up? What up, class? What up, though?
Man, y'all audio kind of messed up in my ear. I ain't gonna lie.
It is. Was it messed up at first?
I don't know why.
Now,
I'm gonna leave and come back real quick.
Okay, that's absolutely okay, and we'll get the housekeeping taken care of while he's gone. Y'all know how we do every week. We start off with a trivia question that is brought to you by our sponsors, which is the Supremes Pull Up, Nature Spills, Art by Chunk G, the Uhuru Academy, Lit and Leisure, and the Deaths of Asia. This week's hip hop trivia question is: what rapper used to be a backup dancer for Whitney Houston? Again, what rapper used to be a backup dancer for Whitney Houston? Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all try to answer that question. Towards the end of the show, we will reveal the answer to that question. While y'all here, make sure you go ahead and like the video, share the video, and make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Class is in session.
Class in session. Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all can hear me good now?
All good.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, you good.
I don't know what it is, but y'all, like, the mic is like, it's like making y'all have like a deep voice. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. Was it like that at first?
You gotta step your headphones on.
I'm turning on my earpods.
That's probably what it is. Give you some time.
Yeah, that's what it is. The earbuds.
Yes,
it's still doing it. I don't know what's going on.
Do you have the video playing somewhere else as well?
Let me see.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Microphone check 1 2.
Do you have it playing somewhere as well?
1 2 1 2. I am the dominating
Man,
fresh
it's
kid.
still doing it. I don't know what's going on.
It wasn't doing
you
it
understand what we're saying?
Live. Can you understand?
Can you hear what we're saying? Like, it'll be crazy. Like, y'all voice is like real. It's like got a deep voice on all of y'all.
Like,
okay, but you understand what we're saying.
But
Can you hear us?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, because it wasn't doing that at first.
Yeah, we've been on for a minute. Okay, can you understand what we're saying?
I'm gonna plug this up to my computer then.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and plug that up to the computer and just come back on. Just come back on, okay?
All right, bet.
That's what's up. He'll be right back, y'all. You know, sometimes we have to deal with tech issues, and it is what it is, but we're going to keep it moving. We're going to roll that beautiful beam footage. Did y'all hear any of the new music that came out this week?
Shit, what came out this week?
I heard some of that Future. I checked some of that Future out. I like the, and it's crazy because when Future first came out, I really wasn't into Future. I didn't like Future, you know what I'm saying? But one of my homeboys was heavy into Future. He used to play me certain songs, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I ain't really like it, but This new Future that's out is kind of bumping. I ain't gonna lie. The songs that I only heard like 4 songs. I ain't listened to the whole album, but a couple people plays like different songs for me. You know what I'm saying? They was kind of hot. That song with Drake, I like that song with Drake. I ain't gonna lie. That's it. That shit hot.
It's a typical Future album. 4 good songs, and the rest just regular Future.
Oh yeah. See, I ain't no Future fan, so I ain't never listened to a whole Future album. He got hits. I like all his hits, you know what I'm saying, his features and shit, but I ain't never listened to a whole album. So,
but see, that's how it is. His hits and shit is dope.
Right.
A lot of the stuff be fluff though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the album was cool. That Money Man album, that motherfucker dope.
I missed out on that one. Money Man.
Yeah,
I gotta check that out.
Is it me? But I'm one of those people that really can't get. I like Future music, but I cannot suffer through listening to a whole album like all the way through. I have to break it up in bits and pieces.
Nah, that's about right. That sounds about right.
Yeah, it is a suffer too because it's like it's redundant, so to speak. It's just that one particular style, the whole thing. You ain't getting too much of anything in any variation for real. It's the same subject matter, and not to get into all of that, but after a while, hearing that same tone and everything, the cadence and all that, it started sounding like white noise after a while.
Hey, I heard it was trash. Everybody from what everybody said, from what I seen, everybody saying it was trash. Like I said, I probably ain't gonna hear it myself because I ain't really.
Who shiesty about the album?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I didn't even check it out.
I gotta go check that out. I ain't even know that.
Hey,
yeah, I hadn't heard. I ain't really
I ain't never really.
The first single was Big 30. It's not.
Y'all know what actually surprised me though? I'm surprised that Pusha T album is actually #1 at the current moment.
I'm surprised.
I'm not. Yeah. He on good music. He on Kanye label. They gonna push it.
I really feel like if there was some like heavy hitters that dropped at the same time he dropped, he wouldn't be #1. He just got lucky and ended up dropping in a good week.
Mm-hmm.
Future just dropped.
But then Pusha T dropped before Future, didn't he?
Yeah.
Right. Future. Yeah.
But I'm just saying though, you would expect Future probably to shoot right up to #1 compared to Pusha T. You see what I'm saying?
You just basically saying that once he did drop, he should have surpassed
Pusha T.
I mean, you would, and you know what I'm saying. You would think that Pusha T, Future. You think Future the bigger artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he might still do it. He did have a week head start. You know what I'm saying? So it might catch up in this next week because he did. I just read an article actually today that said he did like 300-some thousand copies the first couple days, or 60 million people streams in the first day type shit.
Oh, okay.
Future
type shit.
Oh wow!
Hey, Preem, you heard that 8?
I heard MC8. It's a typical new MC8 type album.
Okay. I ain't had a chance to check it out yet.
It's not bad, but you got to be into it to enjoy it. It's cool. It ain't whack.
Hey, but that's one nigga. And once we get to our show topic, that's one nigga that been consistent. You know what I'm saying, for 30 years. You know what I mean, putting out albums, and he fucking with the youth. You know what I mean, shit like that. So,
you know what? He's somebody that I never listened to. I never sat and listened to him. I'm gonna have to. I be hearing y'all. I listen to him. I think sparingly, but it's not something that I can't even remember a song, to be honest with you. He's somebody that I gotta go back and do my homework on. Is it worth it?
That's straight up minutes.
Yeah.
You ain't straight up minutes.
Yeah, that's straight up minutes. Yeah, you ain't no West Coast hip hop fan like that.
Yeah,
you don't fuck with the West like that. So
there was a post in a group where they was talking about the Dog Pound. Who was that they were comparing the Dog Pound to?
Oh, Dog Pound versus Looney.
The Looney.
Looney.
The one I Got 5 on it.
Yeah.
Y'all know what? That I Got 5 on this song is highly overrated. Like the only thing I got the original song, the only thing that is good about the original song is the hook. To me, those verses they just went flat, and they didn't need to come out with a remix.
Them is
And
classic verses, man. You tripping.
that's one of the biggest songs ever in hip hop ever,
Yeah.
hip hop history.
I'm not
They
saying
got
it's not a
classics.
big song, but every
I
time it come on
I
my
feel you though.
Pandora now, I skip it.
I feel you.
I'm
I
not
feel
saying
you.
it's not a big song.
I feel you though. I
You
feel
throw,
you.
you throw that on at any party, and the party gonna get jumping.
And I'm gonna jump around
Immediately.
too, but I ain't gonna voluntarily listen to it. That's the difference. They
Immediately.
played it out. But anyway, I'm not gonna let y'all talk me to death. King Ahmad is back in the building. Welcome back, King Ahmad. Is this a little better for you?
If y'all would have heard y'all voices like, I couldn't hear nothing. I was like, what? What's
That's
going
crazy. We were sounding like DMX.
Man.
I
was
trying
like,
to tap into it.
Where my dogs at?
Man.
But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Small thing to a giant. You know, we're going to keep it moving. But anyway, thank you again for joining us tonight. We want to tap into your backstory and give the audience an idea of who you are for some of those people who, you know, are not familiar with your content, and kind of like walk us through, you know, what started that, you doing videos, and you know how life is treating you now since you've gone viral. So with that being said, what was it that inspired you to actually start doing the YouTube videos, the reaction videos?
Well, to be honest, I'm not even gonna lie. Every other people not gonna admit like who was their inspiration or whatnot. Y'all might know his name. His name is Cash Nasty. Like some of y'all might know him, Cash Nasty. Like he used to make a lot of any y'all play NBA 2K. He used to make a lot of videos about that. And what's-my-call? He make a lot of inspirational videos in terms of like workouts and just showing his life. Like I've been watching him since I was like in middle school, like high school. He used to came up from he from Louisiana and whatnot. I used to he used to be streaming in that 1-bedroom house, now he in a big old crib, and that like as a youngin, that shit used to be like real inspiration to me. So I was like, if I seen this man transform from being in the struggle to where he's at right now, I'm like, man, that's all I needed. Just to see
dope.
that, like see that growth and whatnot.
That's really dope. So you actually started off, you didn't start off doing reactions and to music. You started off like with gaming and things like that, right?
I was gonna go that route until I knew that, like, I started, because it was a 2K game. I swear, I tell this story every time. Like, it was a 2K game that I did not like, and I fell out of love with YouTube again. I just wanted to make a name for myself, and I just realized there was a lot of music out there. Because I tell everybody this, like, if you want to find a passion in this thing, and this ain't easy, but if you want to find something, find your niche, find out what you love to do, like off camera. Like mine was to listen to music. Then I thought one day, I was like, it's a lot of music out there that I have yet to discover.
Right.
And I was like, I'm gonna get into that area and just stay in that lane and whatnot, just build my name up and whatnot. That's how I kind of found myself throughout this channel.
You know what? I'm sorry. I feel like I don't know if it's some type of delay or something. But when I went back and I looked at your content, I did see where you had the you was doing the videos for the gaming and everything.
Mm-hmm. That's
once I passed that, I saw a lot of like pop, rock and roll, like, you know, soft metal. I saw you know, Dolly Parton, you know what I'm saying?
Pink Floyd.
It was just like a whole lot of, it was a variation of different music genres.
Yep. That's why I kind of found my lane at, because one day I was just thinking like, man, I don't never see nobody on this platform make these type of videos. So I thought one day, I was like, man, it's a lot of music, like the metal, soft metal, rock, all that. And now I'm transitioning to hip hop songs I haven't heard before. I was like, I'm gonna make that my content, just the first time hearings, and just let everybody that probably heard the songs before or just experience it with me, my first time hearing all them songs.
I got a question. Did you have somebody in your family or in your life, somebody older that listened to older hip hop?
It all goes back to my pops. Like, I'll be saying that in my
I think
videos
there's a
too.
delay on your end.
Oh, we good.
Nah, we good.
On my end.
Nah,
No,
we
we
good.
good.
Go ahead.
We good.
I don't know. But nah, it all start with my pops though, because I be saying that my reactions. I remember I reacted to I forgot what song it was, but I always say like, man, I remember hearing this beat from when I was young. Me and my brother being in the car with my pops. I remember hearing that beat. I was like, it all started with my pops. Like I say, I give the most credit to him for the lane I'm in with my content, my channel. Like if it wasn't for him, like I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
So your pops is a hip hop head.
All the time, like he always like, yeah, I guess for sure.
That's what's up. That's
So
good.
what was the first hip hop song that you did a reaction to?
The first hip hop song. It's a lot. It's a
It's
lot.
been so long ago.
Yeah, you don't even remember.
It was so long. It's so much. Damn. It's so much though. Like I got so much vids. Like some vids I don't even remember even making. Like I go back. I'm like, damn, I made that. But
Right.
I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's probably like a Wu-Tang song.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Okay.
Lord, not the Wu-Tang. They should be so happy it was the Wu-Tang.
Hey, what was that trivia y'all was
Listen,
playing?
so we gonna skate
playing?
right past that. What was the song? Do you remember the video that you made and the song that you had a reaction to that caused you to actually go viral? Do you remember that moment?
The song that caused me to go viral. It gotta be a Wu-Tang song, the Protect Your Neck. Like when I reacted to that, it got like 50K views in like 1 month, and I was like crazy. I mean, I hit them type of numbers before, but like the reaction I had, like it was crazy.
You was getting a lot of engagement.
It was like a lot of feet. What you say?
Respect the Wu, man.
Hey, you right. You already see it. You already see their power. So you know what I'm saying,
man. They fan base. Like I had my brother had got like right after I did that reaction. Like he had bought me like a this like right around the presidential election. It had said elections is temporary, Wu-Tang is forever. Like he put that sign in front of my house. Like he bought that from me. I was like, man, they fan base is crazy,
it's
bro.
crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a cult following.
Definitely. Hey, so taking it back to the beginning for you, though, as far as hip hop for you, like, you know, some of us, you know, we a little older, you know, we was around at the beginning of hip hop, so we can kind of, you know, gauge, you know, our earliest moments from there. But from you, like, what was your earliest moment where you can remember where you actually fell in love with hip hop, where you started to remember the songs and was like, oh, you know what I mean?
Man, it's an artist that I cannot review on my channel. I swear I get a lot of requests from this dude, Kanye. I remember listening to Kanye, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's my favorite project by him because like I remember hearing that because before I used to listen to hip hop, but it was like Lil Wayne type like stuff on the radio and whatnot.
Right.
So when I heard that album, that was the album that really made me listen to like albums for real, like view albums as art and whatnot, and as an art form and whatnot. I never saw like a creativity like displayed on. You know what I'm saying? Like I never
I get what you're saying.
Like that sound like a musical, like all types of genres fused into like that type. I was like, that's I guess like my first experience, like fell in love with the genre for real. I mean, it always been
how old are you,
my
brother?
life for sure. Like, y'all, it been all around all of us, but that really made me like, if it wasn't for that album, and it was an album by Kendrick Lamar, one of my favorite artists of all time. To Pimp a Butterfly.
To
when
Pimp
he
a
dropped
Butterfly.
that, I got that on my wall right there. That made me fall in love for real.
Okay.
I definitely fucks with Kanye for sure, man. How old are you?
I just turned 22.
Oh yeah, that's real. You real young. That's what's up. That's what's
And
up, man.
where you're from Detroit, right?
West Side. I really grew up. I grew up in Detroit, but I also grew up in Romulus, Michigan. Like I moved around a lot, but those like the areas I came up in pretty much.
Oh,
I
okay.
moved around
So
a lot in my childhood.
with you being from Detroit and Eminem being from Detroit, do you think that are you a fan of Eminem?
I consider myself as a fan of. It's a lot of his stuff I haven't got to, but the stuff I did hear, like he a legend. Like his lyricism and his flow is just like it's unmatched. I never heard nobody like that. The way he be rapping and just understanding his story, where he came from, it's inspiring. Yeah, I consider myself as a fan though.
Okay, so I gotta put you in the hot seat. I gotta put you in the hot seat. You know, you gotta be tight with that too when it comes to the hip hop school. I gotta put you in the hot seat. I gotta ask you this question because I seen one of your videos now, and you did a reaction video, and you said it was a reaction video to Eminem, and you said that the rap god is back. It's the reaction video to Godzilla. So, do you think that Eminem is the rap god?
It's too much. It's too many rap. Like you gotta put the titles in to get it out there. People, Fat Man, everybody does it, but he is. I consider him as that. But it's a lot of rappers out there, like a lot of talented rappers that's still alive to this day. So a rap guy, yeah, but it's like a lot of them. Not a lot, but it's like a select few of them.
Right, for sure.
But in terms of the title, like I gotta get the video out there. You know what I'm saying?
Name 5 rap gods besides Eminem.
What is that?
Name 5 rap gods besides Eminem.
Besides Eminem, Jay-Z for sure, Nas. That's still alive to this day, or just
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Dead or alive.
Oh, that's easy. Biggie, Tupac, and Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole.
Okay, that's definitely a good list.
Those are the ones I'm big on top of my head.
Hey, so as far as doing your videos and everything, because doing this whole thing, the comment section can get a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? So how's the comment section? You know what I'm saying? Do you begin static from people sometimes? Do you get a little funk, or is it always positive? All the time?
Okay. I literally get DMs. It all be good. Don't get me wrong. It all be good. It all be constructive criticism. It ain't really be criticism, but the ones that I be saying this all the time, the ones that be talking crazy be the ones that ain't never watched a video from me, never knew where I came, the transition I made, and how much I done a lot of Nas reactions. And I tell y'all all the time, and I say this to all the artists, bro, if I heard the song before, I'm not gonna review it. But they stay be saying I'll be faking reaction and all that. I'm like, bro, I've been doing this for a long time. If I tell people if I heard the song before, I'll just let y'all know. It ain't no reason to fake reactions now. It's just no point.
Yeah, because I've been seeing videos where you did where you didn't say it was your first time hearing the song. You just did a reaction video to the song and shit. So
exactly,
I just seen them know. You know what I'm saying?
I let them know beforehand. I heard this song, but I've never seen the music video before. Or I just let them know I heard this beat before. But they get a lot of comments like that where people just never watched my videos before. It be their first time seeing me. So I understand that, and I don't never get in my feelings about none of the comments. It mostly be love though.
That's what's up.
Have you ever did a reaction video to a song that you did not like? Have you ever had a bad reaction to a video?
Bro, I'll tell you this one time. It wasn't a bad song. It was a group called Death Grips. If y'all ain't never heard of them.
That's a rock or metal band,
it's
right?
like they say it's like industrial hip hop and whatnot. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I was getting requests by them. The music, it wasn't for me, bro. I'll let them know this right now. It was crazy as hell. I don't call things trash because music is it's sort of subjective. So someone might think that's the greatest thing ever. Me, it was the song I reacted to. It was cool, but it was nothing I'll go back to. And I let people know this ain't for me. necessarily. Like I like one of their songs, but the other one I reacted to, like I told that person, like, listen, this is not for me. That's the only one I can really think off the top of my head, though.
So
Like, yeah.
So do you ever post the so you don't never post no reactions to stuff that you don't like? You only post reactions to things that you like?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I let people know, like in the video, like this ain't for me. I think remember it was another song. I forgot what it was. Jeru the Damager. I don't know if I posted that.
Okay,
Yeah, I said I think one of the songs I said I didn't really like, and like a month later it got copyright. I had got a copyright claim from it. And they took the video down for the music video.
And that was meant to son. That was meant to son did that.
Yeah, their mental son. They said mental son did that. So is that the reason why it's copyright? Is the copyright issues the reason why you can't do reaction videos to Kanye West?
That too, and Jay-Z. I can't really react to Jay-Z at all. I gotta post that. I tell them I gotta post that on my Patreon. Like if y'all want a Jay-Z reaction, because they be straight. Kanye, I did a Kanye reaction. No, I didn't. I'm sure, but they won't allow anybody that's in their group. No reaction for them. Like that's off limits.
Do you feel like you're a bridge for the youth to reach back and listen to the older hip hop?
Say that one more time.
Do you feel like you're a bridge for the youth to reach back and listen to older hip hop?
Here and there, sometimes, like that's what like a lot of people don't know. Like that's why I made my this content on my channel just for the youth my age, like early 20s or even 18, 19 years old to go back, because that's what I did. Like I went back and found out a lot of gems from back in the day. Now, like it felt like my whole listening taste just expanded. Even when I was doing rock and roll, pop reactions like that, like my whole listening, it just expanded, bro. And that's what everybody gotta go through. Like, cause I tell, like when I was young, like that's all I was listening to nothing but the radio, Lil Wayne. Right. That's another artist I can't review. Like Lil Wayne, I can't review. Like it's done. That's done. That's out of there. But I think I consider myself as a bridge, but they gotta do their research themselves to go back like I did.
Right. For sure.
Let me ask you this: do you which one of the genres that you react to is your favorite? Which one do you have the most fun reacting to, and which one actually give you the most views as well?
It's definitely hip hop, but rock. I enjoy doing rock reactions. I'm looking forward to doing that again. I'm thinking about doing some of that, like sprinkle it in with my content with hip hop, but definitely hip hop. I was getting a lot of views when I was doing rock reactions. It's all been the same like in terms of views and whatnot.
For sure.
Like consistent.
Hey, well, I got a little bone to pick with you, man, because it seemed like as far as the hip hop, man, you real East Coast heavy. It seemed like to me, you know what I'm saying? Real East Coast heavy.
I already
heavy,
know what
man.
you about to tell me.
You
why I haven't been reacting to
I ain't seen too much. Hey, I ain't seen the E40 review yet. You know what I'm saying? Not only that though, you from the D. I ain't seen no Midwest in there either. I ain't seen no.
I did.
Oh, had you? I ain't seen too much in there.
You did Twister. I think you did Twister.
Did you do
ain't
Twister?
Common from Chicago.
Oh yeah, Common. Okay, yeah, Common. Forgot about Common. But you know what I'm saying. But my point is, you know what I'm saying, you real East Coast heavy. Is that just your favorite? You know what I'm saying, your favorite genre? You know, sub genre or region to listen to, or you know
it is though. Okay. It just they beats and just the way they be rhyming just be so cold to me. And
that's dope though. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? For you to be so young, it kind of, you know what I'm saying, and could, you know,
in terms of like the Midwest, like Kanye, Common, like
yeah.
And what's his name? He's from Chicago.
You got Do or Die. You got Lupe. You know what I mean?
Lupe too. See that? Yeah. I kind of grew up on them. Like them artists. Like I gotta pick and choose what songs I gotta do because bro, if I heard it before, if I do a reaction of it, I'm gonna let y'all know beforehand. Like I heard this.
I got you.
But niggas
you did Mac Dre though, right?
Yeah, you did Mac Dre though, so I got to give you a shout out for that though, because that's rare. You know what I'm saying? That's rare right there. You know,
So I got a question for y'all. Is Mac Dre from Oakland or whatnot? Or
I think he was born in Oakland, grew up in Vallejo, some shit like that. But the
Vallejo.
Bay Area. Yeah.
Man, I was thinking like Mac Dre from he from the Bay. He's like based in the Bay.
From the Bay. I see you did a Spice one too, so you know what I'm saying.
It's
I
like,
feel you.
Yeah, so get that
it's a lot of
man some
music out
slack.
there. Like I can just review, bro. It's like it's a lot of music.
All right, I already know. I feel you.
You know what I want you to review? I want you to review Project Pat, Land of Smackdown, Mr. Don't Play. Because I want you to review Gorilla Pimpin'. I'm a gorilla on no. I want you to review Project Pat.
What song it was?
Gorilla Pimpin'. Gorilla Pimp.
That's that shit. Though.
I got you. I got you.
I actually appreciate the variety in your reaction videos because I like all genres of music. It's another, like, I like metal, I like rock, I like country, I like all genres of music, right? And there's I was scrolling through. I think that you will actually have a great experience just listening to it, whether you do a review or not. On Drowning Pool, it's a band called Drowning Pool, and they have a song called Bodies.
Nah, you know it's crazy. I reacted to that song, but they blocked it.
Oh no,
man, they be straight. That's another reason why I kind of transitioned to hip hop, because they start copyright claiming most of my videos from like it's two copyright claims. It's a video claim and it's an audio claim. A video claim I can easily just cover it up and whatnot on the video or edit and cover it up. Audio claim I can't do nothing about it. So when they start audio claiming my rock reactions, I started making my transition into hip hop now.
So you was just protecting your neck. Damn, I wish I could have been able to hear that Bodies, because that's one song I love. They play that Bodies. You feel I be ready to jump in a mosh pit and everything.
Man, that music just get you. It make you want to run through a wall, bro.
Yeah, it does. Let me ask you this too. I've noticed that a lot of your hip hop reaction videos are like older cats, you know, like back in the day or whatever. Do you feel like there's any pressure for you to do reaction videos for the older cats to pay homage, or why is it so much of the older cats in your reaction videos?
It's really no pressure for real, because I got videos that I did a reaction to Freddie Gibbs song and Pusha T song, and I did Nas new album. I mean that's still an artist back in the day, but I still do current songs that released today. And when I review J. Cole new project, like I like mixing it up with the new and the old, but also going back paying homage and whatnot.
For sure. That's what's up.
So
go ahead, True.
So do you got a favorite like era that you like reviewing, or you know what I'm saying? Like, is it a favorite, you know, era like the 90s, 2000s, 80s? Is it a favorite era that you like doing?
It's really the 90s and the early 2000s. Like it's tied between both of them for real. I want to go back to the 80s too. Like that's what I'm kind of doing now. I want to like review in the 80s too, because it's a lot of gems in that area too.
Yeah, definitely.
Go I don't never hear nobody really talk about like the 80s real in terms of hip hop.
You gotta fuck with the 80s, man. The 80s is real dope.
They was the pioneers.
Yeah, you got to go back. I'm talking about Cool Mo D, LL, you know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane, you know, BDP, you know, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And what's dope is you probably don't even, and I'm gonna show this video. We didn't plan to do this, but I do want your reaction to this video where there was some field research done where some guys didn't know who Rakim was. I want to play it and get your get a live reaction.
They didn't know who he was.
Yeah, I want to play it and get a live reaction from you for this video, because what you're doing, you probably don't know the impact of what you're doing. You probably just looked at, hey, this guy was doing something, I was inspired by him, and I'm finna do me a YouTube channel and kind of, you know, follow that same formula or whatever and just have fun with this. But you have no idea of how impactful what it is that you're doing as far as bridging the gap between the old school and the new school, because you have people that's around your same age group that are actually getting a genuine reaction from you listening to this music. So now they can appreciate it. They could go back and do their research and and get a piece of the experience that we got when we first listened to those artists. So they get a broadened perspective of what hip hop really is, and you a vessel for propelling it. So you got to pat yourself on the back for that, because it's dope that you're doing it, and you probably wasn't even aware of the impact that you actually have.
I was aware at first. Nah, at first I was just like intrigued by just going back, just intrigued by it. Then as I was doing it, doing good with it, I thought it was like, man, I feel like I'm really bridging the gap, like my man said, for my generation to just go back and listen to the classics.
Yes, indeed. So before we get into this video again, our hip hop trivia question is, what rapper used to be a backup dancer for Whitney Houston? Y'all down in the comments, go ahead and try to answer that question. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get into this video, and then we want to get a live reaction from King Ahmad himself.
Hey, BT, what's your favorite Rakim song? All right, cool. What's your favorite Nas song?
I ain't never heard no Nas song.
What's your favorite Boosie song?
Got bride of them bitches.
Okay.
Hit me with that. He killed that smoking on that motherfucking purple. You heard me? American
Dude,
Most Wanted.
what's your favorite Rakim song?
No.
Favorite Nas?
Can't think of one. I know one, but I can't think of the name of it though.
Okay, cool. What's your favorite Boosie song?
Got a couple.
Okay, how about Project Pat?
Got a couple.
How about Juvenile?
Got a couple.
Expectations.
How long, bro? Fuck all that. I got to answer this question.
Huh?
What's your favorite Rakim song?
Rakim, I don't know who that is.
Okay. What's your favorite Nas song?
Nas, I don't listen to Nas.
Cool. What's your favorite Boosie song?
I really don't listen to Boosie, but A Letter to Tupac.
Cool. Hey, bro. Hey, what's your favorite Rakim song?
Couldn't tell you one.
Okay, cool. What's your favorite Nas song?
Probably If I Rule the World.
Cool. What's your favorite Boosie song?
Betrayal.
Bro, what's your favorite Rakim album?
Bro, I don't know, dude. Like, who was a Rakim?
Okay. What's your favorite Boosie song?
Smoking on perp. What's that shit? They said I'm crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick survey, very quick. What's your favorite Rakim song?
Rakim?
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it, but I done beat it.
Who?
They're playing leads all the time. I don't know the name, but I done beat it.
Okay, now what's your favorite Boosie song?
Boosie?
Yeah.
Distant Love.
Cool. Hey, son. Hey, what's your favorite Rakim song?
Who?
What's your favorite Rakim song?
Rakim.
Hey, son. What's your favorite Rakim song?
Who?
Rakim.
I ain't really listening to Rakim. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite Rakim song?
I don't know him.
You don't know him. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
You know what? I can't really blame them because I don't know. They probably like from the South and whatnot, and a lot of people don't really listen to, like, I don't know how y'all is like in the South though. Like, I don't know if y'all listen to a lot of East Coast music. I know y'all do, but like, I don't know. It's all about demographic. Like,
Okay, listen. Just to put that in content, those were college students, right? So they about your age. They in the South, but they still don't know who they people are.
Do you think it's do you think it's important though for the younger generation to know the older generation, and you know what I mean?
That's 100%. Like, if it wasn't for y'all, I don't know where music would have been today. I mean, I ain't looking too good right now, but they laid the foundation for where hip hop is. Like, they laid the foundation, so they got it now.
Yeah, so why you say it ain't looking too good? I like a lot of new shit.
Honestly, like, everything just sound the same. Like that's why I'm so glad. Like I changed up like my listening taste because it felt like nowadays everything just sound the same. And I just realized I was like, man, I gotta go back. I had to because like everybody like they dope. Don't get me wrong. Like I listen to them here and there, like the Durst, Little Babies and stuff, but not as much as I used to. Like now it's like just my whole just it changed.
I mean, but that's some dope shit though. That I mean, you know, just thinking about it, you being so young, you got so much hip hop to go back to and listen to.
Right.
Because I've been a huge hip hop fan my whole life. You know, I came up, you know, grew up in the 80s and shit. And I'm still going back finding shit that I never heard from the 80s and 90s. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck I missed that? You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask y'all something. Was it some trash rappers in the 90s?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them. Oh man, shit. Who do you want to start with, man?
Silk the Shocker.
Man, that's another one. I revealed, bro. I had to tell that person I could like this. It was not from like the way he was rapping, like it was just.
But King Ahmad, I'm gonna tell you something that's so crazy, and you probably have to, you know what I'm saying, go back on this one. You might not even agree with me right now, but Silk the Shocker is a trash rapper that actually had a classic album though. Like Charge It to the Game is a classic album, but he's a trash rapper. Now,
how is that possible though?
Let me tell you something, because like
that's only in the South, man.
No, it's not only whether it's in the South or not, whether you want to do the regional bias or whatever. The thing is, it's more to making an album than just lyrics, you know. And it's more, the thing is, like, really the only thing that was messing Silk the Shocker up was more so his flow. He just couldn't rap on beat. It wasn't like he didn't have bars at points. Right. It was just he couldn't rap at beats. So you have producers that's fire as hell. You know what I'm saying? You got Beats by the Pound, KLC. You know what I'm saying? You got producers that know how to work, because back in the 90s, it's like you had producers for the artists that know how to work with the artists and know how to complement their sound. So now it's like, okay, let me make this beat and let me make this beat specifically for this person, and it's gonna sound good. You know what I'm saying? And that's ended up being how it is, because you have a lot of rappers, like, okay, let's say for instance, Jadakiss. He one of my favorite rappers. He spit nothing but fire. I love me some Jadakiss, but he can't make an album to save his life. He doesn't have a classic album. Just because you know how to rap don't mean that you know how to put together an album.
It just some people just work better than others. Where it just, I don't know. It just it's weird.
Hey, I think it wasn't a lot of trash rappers in the 90s, but it was definitely a lot of overrated rappers in the 90s. I'm gonna say a lot of people get credit for shit that I feel like they don't deserve.
Name
AZ.
Ooh.
AZ.
Overrated.
Overrated.
AZ.
The Root, Black Thought.
I already knew you was gonna say that. I already knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Black Thought and AZ.
Yeah.
I always thought AZ was kind of underrated.
Black Thought cold.
I thought AZ was underrated too, but
he underrated.
Always been underrated.
Nobody say AZ.
Yeah, that's how I ain't never heard.
I don't think he got the props that he deserved, honestly.
Exactly.
And Black Thought too. I don't really hear Black Thought name. Like, I don't know.
But you know what? The thing is with Black Thought, King Ahmad, I'm gonna tell you, I like Black Thought. He could rap he got bars, but his rap, it all sounds like a run-on sentence. It's just the thing. It's just like, dude, when put some punctuation in what you saying.
That nigga's a mumble rapper.
Come on,
yeah.
But nah,
okay. And so with that being said, we're gonna move this thing forward and get into our main topic of tonight, is our OGs respected in hip hop. And we kind of cover a lot of this throughout the duration of this conversation, but we do want to get your thoughts on how when you hear that question about the OGs being respected in hip hop, at this particular time. What do you think about that? Because I've seen posts where it was younger cats making posts. They'll be kind of disrespectful or whatever. And they'll say things like, well, the rappers nowadays is 10 times better than the rappers back then. And so it's like, is it necessary? Do you necessarily have to say that? So do you feel like the rappers these days actually have respect for the people who were before them?
It's like it's here and there. It's like 50-50 a little bit. I think they respect what they did, respect what they laid down, what they brought to the game, but I feel like they don't really carry on the tradition that they like founded or whatnot, that they set, the bar that they set. I don't feel like they really carry it on, if y'all get what I mean. But I definitely think they respect them. And I know the person who tweeted that was
DDG.
That was what's the name? DDG. He from Michigan too. He said that. I was like, I disagree 100% because the music nowadays, I feel like I'm an old head now. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm an old head now. But it's just like it's microwave. Like if you hear, no disrespect to the baby, all them, but it's like if you hear one song by them, you heard it all.
You kind of heard them all. I feel you on that shit. They don't really have too much versatility in their music and shit.
I totally disagree with that.
I disagree as well.
There's so many versatile artists out right now, man. They don't all.
Nah, it's some. It's some like definitely, but the ones they really put on top, the mainstream artists.
He talk about. I think what I'm talking about is them themselves. Like they don't have no versatility themselves as far as making like different types of songs or something. Like everything they make kind of sound the same. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about everybody sound the same. Right?
Like the Future album, new Future album. It sound like some shit. He ain't gonna change. He's gonna be a Future. Same shit.
And you can only take it in small doses, but I don't feel like hip hop has evolved like a lot of people say. But all at the same time, I do feel that the younger cats, I think they're tired. I wouldn't necessarily say they don't respect the OGs. I think they're tired because what's happening is you have a lot of these older cats that come out on these different platforms. Instead of celebrating these younger guys, they want to be purists and talk down on them. And so, you know what I'm saying, it's some men that, at the end of the day, regardless of what, you could be 57, he could be 27, but at the end of the day, he's still a man. So it's like, okay, you going on these different platforms, you talking down or whatever, now fuck you. And I think that is what's happening now.
A lot of these older cats want these young niggas to ride their nuts.
Yeah,
that's what I'm about to say too. Like, how much blame do y'all put on the OGs though? Like,
we put a lot of it on them.
I put some of it on them because you gotta understand, like, everything you're not gonna like everything, so you don't have to like. That's why I say like music is subjective because how I said I didn't like that one song, like that probably like a white kid from wherever he from. That's probably his favorite song in the world.
Right.
So it's like. It's just subjective, so you don't have to talk down on the young one. Just give him respect, and he gonna give you respect back. But some of them don't allow that respect, and I don't know.
Yeah, definitely go both ways. You know what I'm saying? Right. Speaking of DDG being from Pontiac, and you know what I'm saying, you from the D, pretty much the hottest city in hip hop right now. You know what I'm saying? So, how do you feel about the new Detroit rappers and the new, the whole Detroit rap scene, the sound and all that shit?
It's cool. Like I'll be listening, like when I'm in the car with my some of my boys, family members and whatnot, they play and whatnot. Babyface, Ray, Peasy, all them.
Right.
Payroll always gonna be like my favorite Detroit rapper all time. Like Payroll, he 100%. But then again, like sometimes, like it just sounds just like today's right. It just sounds the same sometimes. Sometimes you need a break from all that. And plus the message and all that. So you already know, like,
I feel you.
It's just sometimes it be like too, you know what I'm saying? You need to cool off and just listen to something else.
Yeah, gotta switch up. Yeah.
But it's dope. The music scene, they making the city hot for sure. Like just all the Michigan, like Flint, They
Flint
they
popping
going
too.
crazy like all over Michigan.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta get Heezy together real quick because he
Go
tried
ahead.
to throw that in there.
Hey, you know I'm gonna
Y'all
throw it
see
in
how
there.
he tried to throw it in
You know
there
I'm gonna
talking
throw it in
about
there.
some y'all see
Look.
y'all see how he tried to throw that throw that out there talking about the hottest city and all. I'm like, child, I had to bring out my
What?
fan like
What? Hey.
hold up.
Hey. Well, you better
Hey,
look at it.
hey, that Detroit sound definitely has its limits. That shit is gonna play out, man. They're gonna have to do something different. It's gonna play out, man. It's cool, but I don't know.
Hey.
But Detroit is definitely on the map, and the new cast is definitely putting Detroit on the map. You gotta respect it. It's hot right now. I don't know if it's the hottest city, but it's definitely up there for sure.
Yeah. Supreme, do you feel like the OGs are respected in hip hop?
I mean, yeah, you can respect somebody without saying it. These niggas want niggas to come out and I respect Rakim, and I love. You ain't gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, let these young niggas do their thing, man, and quit. If you know you dope, if you know you put your mark on hip hop, man, quit looking for other people to validate you. A lot of these older cats looking for validation, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but a lot of them be dissing, man. You gotta watch certain words in their interviews and shit, man. And they be saying little slick ass shit. I be catching all
the
that
time.
shit.
All the time.
And it's kind of like Nicki Minaj. Like, I love Nicki Minaj music. Like, I think, she's GOAT level to me. You know what I'm saying? But all at the same time, I feel like it was so much pull with the new ladies coming into the game because she wanted them to say, hey, she wanted, to have that type of that it's kind of like bow down to me type of thing. And it ain't got to be all of that.
That's
Hop
how they
on some
was
hot
back
songs
in
with
the
these
day.
people.
That's how they was back in the day too, like that bow down type, like the way Nicki be saying it, like that's how they was back in the day. What they gotta understand, like they be talking about Megan Thee Stallion and whatnot, how over sexualized rap is today. They was talking about Lil Jon made a whole song called Oski. Man, they was doing like all that, like
Uncle Luke, Nelly with the tip drill video, like they was exploiting women, and now when women taking ownership of their own sexuality, cutting the middleman out and making their own money, being in their own videos, now it's a problem. We have a problem.
I think the best way to show homage and respect to an older hip hop person is by doing hip hop.
Yeah,
that's how you show
get on the
respect.
phone with them.
It ain't or just doing your thing. As long as it's hip hop, it ain't gotta sound like me. It ain't gotta sound like nobody. Look, these young niggas doing hip hop, that's showing respect.
Yep.
They keeping the culture going. That's the ultimate respect.
Yeah, and then all the samples, and you know what I mean. Especially if they grabbing them for features and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. So
we do it all the time.
King Ahmad, have you thought about doing more female rapper reactions?
most definitely. I got a little Kim reaction dropping this week, and I got what's her name? Foxy Brown too. It's another one.
Nana.
You said nah?
I said Nana, Foxy Brown. Oh, you could throw Mia X in there, a little piece of Mia X, a little bit of China White. Throw Gangsta Boo in there too, so I'm from Memphis.
Gangsta Boo too, yeah. One of my homeboys, he from Memphis. He actually from Memphis. I know him. He actually told me to react to Gangsta Boo. I ain't know she was a part of what's that group? 3-6 Mafia. I ain't know that.
3-6 Mafia, yeah.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, we actually gonna have her brother on our show on the 16th. He does music too, so Gangsta Boo brother is gonna be on our show on the 16th.
That's dope. Y'all getting up there. I don't
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. We working
trying
on
to get
man.
like you. Hey, trying to get like you. You know what I mean?
So what is your what are your future plans, your future endeavors? What's to come for King Ahmad?
Say it one more time.
I said, what are your future endeavors? What's to come for you? What do you look to aspire to do in the future?
Really, I'm setting up a podcast for my channel right now. Just keep on growing my brand, growing this channel, and just growing my brand, and just what y'all say, like just bridging the gap for the youth. just to go back and whatnot. Just really just to understand good music is, and just just keep on growing my brand and just staying positive. That's all.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Then you used to do like live shows with freestyles, like
Yeah, I
live
still do.
freestyles.
I ain't do one in a minute, but yeah, I still do it. Yeah.
So how was that? Was it like you just had people that was coming on freestyling, because you don't actually rap yourself, right?
Nah, they send me like freestyles, like any type of freestyles, like from today, in the present, in the past, like from other rappers, like say a Nas freestyle or Drake freestyle. They'll send that to me in the chat, and I'll like live react to it on live stream. That's something I
Okay.
came up with.
So your podcast, your vision for your podcast, is this going to be something related to reaction, or is just sitting down having conversations?
Just regular conversations, just about life.
Okay.
Okay.
Like life and also advice too.
Okay.
Okay.
So as far as what I'm saying, anything you listening to right now, like when you riding or whatever, what I'm saying, what's in your current rotation? You know what I'm saying? Who you liking right now?
Current look, I love like lyrical rap. Like that's all I pretty much listen to. I listen to a little bit of the mainstream ones, because I can't lie, some of this stuff really be fire, but it's so much I can listen to. So I go back to like lyrical rap and like Kendrick.
You still going back? Okay.
That Freddie Gibbs, that's like one of my favorites too. It's a couple others that I can't think of the top of my head, but that's why that's like what type of rap I be listening to. Griselda Order.
Oh, okay, for sure. That's what's up.
Okay.
Man, I dig how you going back, man. I'm just now getting on Pusha T. I didn't fuck with Pusha T for a long time.
I still don't.
I gotta listen to his album too.
I was done with Pusha T with Malice. I like the clips. I don't necessarily care for Pusha T himself. He need Malice.
What's wrong? Why you don't like him?
It's just like I don't like like he 76 years old selling dope with braids and a grill that is all over the place. And you got one slug here and one regular tooth and another slug here, and you got them little baby plaits or whatever. And he said, I just can't. I'm not buying what he's selling. That's all. It ain't resonating with me. It's the aesthetic for me. I'm just like, if you gonna be 40, 50 years old selling dope on your records or whatever, that's cool. But I need you to look like the boss. I need you to be I need you to be doing rapping like Rick Ross. I don't need you to be rapping like
I was about to say him too, like Rick
You
Ross.
Get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you still at the bendo. I need you to come about the bendo. I need you to I need you to be the plug for real, out of sight, out of mind. I don't want to hear that from no old ass nigga. That's just me. I'm sorry. I like bosses. And
you gotta go. You gotta go back and listen, man. You gotta listen. You sleeping? I was asleep. He rapping like a boss for sure.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to check him out, because that guy Coke was like, he was trying to stretch that shit too thin. He was in there like what Jesus said, patty cake, microwave.
Jeezy still rap like no, he don't.
Nah, he don't.
Nah, Jeezy, look, Jeezy, he's trying to be a politician. That nigga ain't trapping no more. Jeezy be talking, the president is black, you know what I'm saying? He trying to be a politician. He ain't in them streets. Nah. He let it be known. But anyway, y'all, let's move forward to every week we have a school post that we like to incorporate into the show. This week's school's post was, I think one of the main components of being relevant is if the new generation of rappers fuck with you. What y'all think? Do you King Ahmad, I'm gonna start with you. Do you think the relevancy of a rapper is contingent upon whether or not the new generation fool with them?
Definitely. That has like a real, definitely. Like, so you saying like, does relevance? I don't even know how to say that.
Relevancy.
Do I have like?
I got your back.
I think so. Yeah, like rappers like Drake. People think Drake like one of the best rappers in the world. Like, and he good. Drake is like a good artist. I listen to a little bit of Drake, but Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Me
Because
too.
if you ain't being talked about, you're irrelevant to me. That's why I don't mind by people in the comments talking about me. You can't whoop me, but it's as long as you're talking about me, I'm popping.
You always got all these old niggas who always just that's they only audience. You know what I'm saying? Like if the younger generation ain't fucking with them, if they ain't getting new features, you know what I'm saying? Then you know
they smart though,
to a certain crowd. You know what I mean?
They smart though because they cater to what their audience.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it depends on which artist you're talking about. Cause you get a Busta Rhymes, he can drop any motherfucking time, and it's gonna
Busta
blow.
Rhymes is still very much relevant. Like he
everybody
stay connected with the youth though.
Yeah.
He always.
But he don't need the youth.
No, he don't need the youth. But the thing is if you don't know that he don't need the youth because he ain't never been to a point where he didn't fuck with the youth. So we don't know how that looks if he didn't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I guess I'm misunderstanding the question.
Somebody like Rakim. You know what I'm saying? You just seen a video where all these young niggas don't know Rakim, but if Rakim made a song with Boosie, I mean, you know what I'm saying, just for example, you know what I'm saying? Then
I see what you're saying now.
You know,
okay.
I was confused with the question too, but I understand now because but you gotta like that's another thing with the older and new generation. Like the older generation don't know like. If an artist see like they numbers still going up with the younger generation connecting with them, they gonna still go towards that area and still cater to them. So it's like they gotta understand that.
Yeah. So for example, you know, you still got Nas. You know what I'm saying? He's still relevant to the younger generation because he's fucking with the younger generation. Nas, E40, T.I. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like that. They still fuck with the young rappers. You know what I'm saying? That's putting shit out. So they still getting that audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So before we wrap this thing up, King Ahmad, I want to ask you, do you have any questions for us related to hip hop? Since we call ourselves the hip hop school past and present, I'm willing to put our panel in a hot seat real quick. Do you got any questions for us?
Who is your top 5 dead or alive? Like dead or alive?
I'll go real quick.
No particular order too.
No particular order. Top 5 dead or alive: E40, Scarface, Ice Cube, Pop, and I'll go with Biggie.
That man had 2 albums.
Top 5.
You gonna go with him?
Them 2
top 5
albums.
dead or alive.
Like y'all trip me out with this Biggie mess. I'm just like
it's top 5 rappers. It's top 5 rappers, not top 5 catalogs.
Okay,
So,
all right. You should put me in my place. Next.
Go ahead and do your thing.
You said what you said. You heard me. He said I said what I said. What you talking about?
Go ahead, True.
My top 5 is I'm gonna go with Pop. I'm gonna go with DMX. I'm gonna go with Street Lord One. I'm gonna go with Jay-Z and Biggie.
Is Street Lord One out?
Yeah, he been out.
Yeah, he home. Yup.
Okay, who is yours, Supreme?
Tupac, Scarface, Jay-Z, Ghostface Killer, Pimp C.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Mystical. That's my favorite rapper of all time. It's the man right here. Mystical. I'm gonna just say my favorite rappers: Mystical, Juvenile, T.I., Project Pat, and Player Fly. Them my and Scarface. Them my favorite. And Tupac. I said Tupac, right? Like all them up in there, but like of all times, like who I feel like up there with the greatest of all time. I don't even feel like Mystical is the greatest of all time, even though that's my favorite rapper.
He's your personal favorite.
Yeah, if I have to do the greatest of all time, I'm gonna have to go with Scarface, Jay-Z, Cube, Tupac, and LL Cool J.
L, I forgot about L. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I got a random question. Was LL Cool J like a lyrical rapper? Y'all think he was like lyrical?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was like,
Hold on. What's your
Oh,
definition of lyrical? Because I got a problem with some people's definition of lyrical. What's your definition of lyrical?
Like triple entendres, flows, different cadences, just like rhyme pattern, all that.
Yeah. I would say that.
yeah,
Yeah. Storytelling, you know what I'm saying? All the way back to the 80s.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I say that because I heard some LL Cool J songs like when I was a kid on the radio, you know, old stuff come on the radio and whatnot.
Yeah,
and it would like sound real like popular types. Like that's
that
why I
was,
asked the question.
Yeah, that was probably later on a lot of singing type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was like,
some R&B shit, but no, he had some hard shit. You have to go back.
You got to go back to them first 2 albums.
Yeah, LL got some shit.
And see, and what people don't understand about LL too is it was like LL was one of those rappers that was able to do what Ja Rule attempted to do. He was able to do it like at a level to where it was balanced and it made sense. You know what I'm saying? And his integrity or whatever was still intact. And because he was like Ja Rule, he not handsome. You know what I'm saying? So that shit don't stick like that for real. But you got a guy like LL Cool J. Everybody know this nigga pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes sense. You got funny looking ass Ja Rule said, what would I be without you? Like, don't nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's cringy. It's like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, dude. Like, ain't nobody picking up what you putting down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hated that scene.
Licking your lips or nothing, nigga. You need CarMax and what would I be without my baby? Like, we don't want you. These niggas don't want to.
I heard 50 killed him. I heard.
That was one
that's one of the
career
classics,
that I hate that got ruined because honestly, I actually like Ja Rule. Ja Rule, he came out hard. Anybody that say he didn't, they on some BS. Ja Rule came out hard. He was on the right trajectory or whatever the case may be. But 50 Cent, this is one thing that I love 50 Cent. Like, I love me some 50 Cent. But all at the same time, I'm gonna tell you something that pissed me off about 50. 50 clown Ja Rule for the same shit. He turned around and went and did. You clown this man for singing, the next thing you know, you start singing.
He a bully. That man's a bully, man.
Yeah.
He a bully.
I like bullies.
Yeah, me too, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you come to the hip hop school, you got to pack your two. You need to join the hip hop school past and present group. I think you will enjoy it. We're going to send you an invite.
It's on Facebook?
It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
You ain't on Facebook?
See, I ain't been on Facebook in a minute, but I'll go back.
You just
one of them youngsters. You know.
Young people don't fuck with Facebook.
Yeah,
Nah,
young people be on Instagram.
I don't be on none of my socials for real. Like, I just be in my own world for real.
Yes, indeed.
That's what's
up. Thank you so much for
joining
us tonight. Is there anything that you would like to say to the people out there before we wrap this thing up?
How can we find you?
My Instagram is hotboy.ahmad. What's my Twitter? My Twitter is KingAhmadTv, and my YouTube the same name. Appreciate all the love, though. Appreciate y'all for having me, though, for sure.
Thank you for coming. Stay on real quick. Can I come back though? Don't leave when we end.
What'd you say?
Can I come back though? Be another guest on? I want to come back on here though.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely love to have you and stay on. But when we end it.
For sure.
Let me give you a homework assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and listen to LL Cool J first 2 albums.
You give me the name of the albums.
Radio and Bigger and Deffer.
That's a bit
bad.
Okay.
And go back and do some old school Detroit hip hop too, man. Go look at Detroit Most Wanted and Awesome Dre.
Yeah.
Dre who?
Awesome Dre.
Awesome Dre.
I heard about Awesome Dre. Yep.
And Detroit Most Wanted.
Yeah, and go listen to some Willie Hutch. See, well, I'm gonna tell you what you do.
Project Pat.
I'm gonna tell you what you do. See, I'm gonna tell you what your daddy didn't tell you, right? I done look at everything that y'all done review. You got to get up on that pimping. See, you a young man. You got to listen to you a little Willie Hutch. You know what I'm saying? A little David Ruffin, a little Bobby Womack. You know, you got to get that pimping in your life. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
You gotta go listen to that Blade too. Go listen to some Blade too. That Blade. You gotta go check Blade out.
Mari hip about Blade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Well, anyway, y'all, let's answer this trivia question. So,
trivia.
Don't y'all all try to answer at one time.
I don't know that.
I think
but
somebody
the hip hop
already said
trivia
it.
question is: what rapper used to be a backup dancer for Whitney Houston?
You know that?
King
You know that,
Ahmad, I'm
Ahmad?
gonna ask you first. Do you know?
I can't lie.
You don't know? Who know the answer? Y'all don't know the answer?
I know it.
I gotta guess. I don't think I know though.
Well, since I don't be knowing the answers every week, I'm gonna go ahead and give this answer since it make me feel like I'm aware of my hip hop history.
Somebody said it in the comments though.
Somebody said in the comments, and they texted me thinking they finna win something. We ain't got none on nothing. You hear me? But the answer to the question
missed it, baby. You should have been in last week on that.
The answer to the question is Offset from the Migos. Offset from the Migos, who is married to my girl Cardi B. He used to be a backup dancer for Whitney Houston.
What?
That's crazy.
Are you serious? Offset?
Yes, Offset.
Wow. I ain't know that one. I was thinking somebody older.
Yeah, I ain't know that either.
I didn't think he older.
I wish I would have had the clip. But yep, he used to be a backup dancer for Whitney Houston.
Damn, that's crazy.
You talking about when he was little though, right? When he was like,
yeah, of course, not when he was older. He was a young guy. But again, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining us tonight for another episode of the Hip Hop School Past and Present. I definitely enjoyed myself. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Y'all have a good night. Class is dismissed.
The Hip Hop School Past and Present Podcast.